Battling boondoggles and fighting frivolous spending. Eight on your sides, Mark Douglas is taking on the big shots, wasting taxpayer money because you paid for it.
Tax critics in Manatee County claim that land developers have been getting a free ride when it comes to new schools you paid for. Mark joining us now to tell us a little bit more about it. And this kind of concerns those impact fees we often hear about, because Manatee County School Board got rid of those 7 years ago. But here we are, the district needs millions for some new schools.
That's right, Keith, and that impact fee on new homes is back. But the school board is still giving developers a 50% break while asking taxpayers to pay sales tax to fund those new schools. When the recession hit 7 years ago, home builders in Manatee County caught a big break. The school board eliminated a $6,400 impact fee on every new home, money earmarked for new schools, a need generated by new homes.
Over the years, they've lost about $83 million.
That's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. It would have built these more than the school that they need in Parrish.
School board candidate Linda Scheich and other tax critics insist the school board 7 years ago, and to some extent even today, is in the pocket of developers who don't want to pay for new schools, but don't mind paying for votes.
All you have to do is look at their campaign donations.
The school board is only charging developers half of the impact fee now, phasing up to 100% over 3 years, while at the same time asking taxpayers to renew a half-cent sales tax to pay for new schools. Superintendent Diana Green recommended the developer discount. So why not make them pay 100% of their share now, right from the start?
Well, as I stated, our number one concern is where do we get the most bang for our buck, and we get that from our half-cent sales tax.
If the Manatee School District is in a bind, why not impose 100% of that impact fee instead of phasing it in over 3 years?
It's a valid question. We have a handful of community activists who have been asking us that very question, and I've said this in the past, they do make a compelling argument.
School Board Vice Chairman Charlie Kennedy says he understands why tax critics are upset.
Why would we in the past have given a break to the development and building community and then put that on the backs of property taxpayers and those that are paying the sales tax?
In fairness to Kennedy, he wasn't on the board when it eliminated the impact fees 7 years ago, and he says that he favors making developers pay 100% of that impact fee now. Now, that's a view shared by fellow board member Dave Watchdog Minor, but those guys are in the minority on the board as we speak.
Yeah, and even if they get it to go their way, they usually pass that on to the person buying the property.
Exactly, yeah, the consumers.
But still, if you're a taxpayer, what choice do you have in all of this? You're just watching this play out.
There's an election in November, and that's where voters get to pick whether they want to extend that half-cent sales tax and essentially tax themselves another 15 years. And they can also reach out to the school board if they want to object to this discount now being given to developers. We're going to put their email addresses online, and you can certainly reach out to them directly if you care about it.
Well, you're in people's pocketbooks, always very important. Thank you, Mark.
Sure.